Guys, beautiful people wherever you are, welcome back. It's Gintu. It's Chamtume. Exactly. Our grandmother, she has come here with something called kihe. Very meticulous. Kihe? Exactly. Kihe. Hey, my friend. Hi, man. Yeah, what's up?
Everything is good.
We have come in the right time.
Yeah, man.
Right position. It's called kihe.
Yeah. Is the quality or the quantity?
The quantity. Here we don't see the quality of the food. We see the quantity of the food.
Yes.
Exactly. So this is for two gentlemen?
Yes.
Exactly. And they are Chamtume. Exactly. Guys, they are now coming out with water. Finally. Woo! Where Chamtume?
Mzee baba.
Mzee baba.
Chamtume.
Maji iko namna gani?
Maji hapa sasa ndio tumekaribia.
Yako wapi? Nimeona kidogo.
Hii ni kidogo bado.
Hiyo ni kidogo. Guys, I told you they have reached at a section where now it's water and you can now see. Look at this one. This is now clay. It's now clay. You can see water level. Wow, 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 wow. So guys, this is more meticulous, and I say thank you very much for the people tuned in and locked in. Back again to this kind of the ladies area. We're going to be checking what we're going to be popping out at this kind of the time, because we have much better today coming, and also they are making it happening. Today we never had much work to come out at this kind of the section. It's a bit, we're now waiting for a bit right time, so as this kind of the house can just dry up. And also this kind of the borehole, I think Bakalini bro. Kesho? Kesho tunaenda kula mlo. Oh, kesho? Mlo. Wapi? Oh, guys, today there's so many parties. Tomorrow is on
Friday.
Tomorrow is on Friday. Yeah, tomorrow we have some parties. Even me, I don't know if I'm gonna be coming online tomorrow, because some people have advertised for food somewhere, and here in Africa we deal with the food. Exactly. So maji yako wapi? Yeah, guys, you can see how this kind of even the jembe is very wet. So they have already got something. So you can see how this kind of the gentleman is coming up. There's somebody who was asking me how this kind of the people going to be coming up from this kind of the hole. So there are some of the holes besides here. They're called tacheroized or tacheros. Yeah, you can see how he's just climbing and is coming to the upper section. So there's some of the holes they dig beside, and they're gonna be climbing using those kind of the hole from. So fitting up 20? Iko 22?
With me again
22 feet already, and I said 25. We're gonna be getting the water. So tomorrow we're gonna be getting down 3. Oh, tomorrow but 1 on Saturday, because tomorrow they have said they're gonna be going for food. Guys, you know this kind of the gentleman, they are working not only for me, not only for anyone. Any person who is needing them to do this kind of the job of, you can see how his job looking like, and people are going to be wondering about how are you exhaling and inhaling down there.
Even I was like, how is this guy getting a breath inside there?
Oh, in terms of construction of the bricks. So this guy, the breathing system. Yeah, inhaling and exhaling. Also, they always have this kind of their own traditional rika, which is a bit very meticulous whenever you are doing this kind of the work. Very meticulous. Bring it here, man.
Should you go to bodybuilding?
No, bodybuilding, yeah. So he should do the bodybuilding. Tuende kumfumasho ra karate. Inshallah, ishakumsimatusi. Guys, lakini si kali.
Hiyo ndio yenyewe.
Yeah, it's very.
But when you drink too much, it alters your body function.
No, not altering. Your stomach becomes full and you become lazy and dizzy. Yeah, that's now dizziness.
But even the legs are.
That's
like
now what we call dizzy and lazy. So the joints become broken.
Yes.
And you feel like you can be stammering.
Yes.
And yeah, that's nature.
But this one it act like a beer.
Yeah, no, it's a traditional, and it doesn't have that kind of the bad altering of the body. Yeah, just take it, because some of the people, what they do bad, they consume too much.
Yes.
Like they want now to make it like food. It's not consumed as food. Even our ancestral people, talk about our grandfathers, they were not consuming it as food. They were consuming it in a way like they're gonna be bringing harmony. Like when, like we talk about Magebo and also the mother, they have a quarrel. So the mother or Magebo talks about, goes to the ancestors and tell them, please, this kind of the aged people, I have a quarrel with my mother and we are just quarreling because of this and this. And now I can just talk about on Friday, just come to my home. We handle this kind of the matter. Yeah?
Yes.
So whenever they're going to be coming, the mother knows they will be coming. The person who is so aged, you can see she's now looking at the...
I was wondering,
she's wondering.
she's not afraid of...
No, she cannot be afraid because these are the work that you can never know if she did it. You understand me?
Yes.
You can never know because during that time, they were growing and becoming. You can find the husband was the one who was digging and the woman is pulling.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to help yourself because they say whenever you join together and you find yourself joining together, it will become so fantastic. So that's what I'm saying. This kind of the traditional porridge, you can call it traditional porridge, like Kalika form. So this kind of the porridge was meant to bring unity. So whenever this kind of the aged people, they come, they share. They be given such kind of a container, they take it round, including the mother. The mother will siphon from the same jerrycan. The person who they have a problem with, they should. So they will share it to make sure that there's harmony. Everybody will share the same tin like this one. So everybody will just share all of them. They will siphon from it, and they will just take a sip from it, and everything gonna be so good. So if that person doesn't need that kind of the negotiation to be there, the person will not take this kind of the tin and consume.
Oh.
It means like now you are disagreeing with everybody. Yeah, so it's one of the natural, and it was the one that was mediating people, and that's how they were just doing. There's no court during that kind of the time.
Yes.
Yeah, no one can find going to the court. It's right now people are becoming stupid. Think about the court can solve everything. Even if you go to the court, even to this kind of the case that I was having, I tell you, man, we went there, and when the judge read this kind of the case and talked about, asked one thing, like, hey, you gentlemen, yes, and you, I'm giving you 5 minutes, go outside there, discuss your matters and solve them outside there. When you come back, give me the report. I can rule this kind of the case even today. Because when this kind of the case of me and Maro, we went to the court, the judge talked about this is a very simple case, yes. And I can judge it from how I've seen it already. I can judge it. They asked, which kind of the job do you do? They asked Maro, which kind of the job do you do? Maro talked about, I'm a full-time YouTuber. And you, Gintu, how many years? Maro talked about 9 years in the industry of YouTube. And me, I talked about, I have 2 to 3 years now. And he asked him, how did you each came together to know each other? Then this kind of the gentleman talked about, Gintu used to do the job to me. And what happened? Talked about, they were exposing my privacy, so I had to terminate their contract. Any kind of the disagreement, did you agree to disagree in terms of that one? I had to choose my own option, like to tell them to go. The judge talked about, I'm giving you 5 minutes to go and discuss it outside there. And if you come back, I can rule the case with an immediate effect if you cannot understand yourselves. You understand?
Yes.
And it's a bit of, if it could be in the tradition, and everybody is under the way of talking about, we have to do our own culture. It could be like Gintu and him. We could be sat down with the people and talk about what is the differences do you have between you and him. And for that kind of the differentiation, we could be having this kind of the stuff.
Yes.
So I can sip,
Well,
and it will be turned round, and including Maro will be there. He will also sip the way you have sipped. It means we have agreed, because we have consumed from the same tin. The agreement is done, and everybody's told, now continue the development. We are here to unite and make development. We are not here to disagree and bring chaos to the fraternity.
Wow.
That's how it was done. So, but right now, hey, even if a cow comes and consumes 1 maize here, somebody goes to the agriculture office, I used a lot of money to plant this kind of the maize, please, I want 100,000 that you can never even get during this kind of the maize.
The people who are having such kind of a character are Christianity.
The people are in Christianity form.
Yes.
And how are we now into such kind of the forum? I will tell you such kind of the story again. There's a day I bought trees from the Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church, it wanted to place a perimeter wall, and there was trees that could just affect them because they want to put a perimeter to the brim, to the boundary, where the boundary is. So at that kind of the level, I talked about, oh, what are you going to be doing here? They sold the trees to me. These are the Gravaria trees. Yes. Then when I bought from them, imagine now the person who is in charge of talk about maybe checking the services, that how they are conducted, like a chairman of the church. Came and talked about Gintu, you don't go to church, you can never get this kind of the person to lambarize. I'm a power so. Cannot cut this kind of the trees and fall to the church because you don't go to the church. How do you judge Gintu by talking about I don't go to the church? You know, some people think about whenever you are going to church, and the people who are in church are the baddest people ever. Yes. They don't even help anyone. Yes. So the same thing, when I went to Nyamwini, when I was getting some of the materials to my site of the fish ponds, that woman who stopped me and talked about, Gintu, you have to pay money so you can just pass. Yes. Do you know they are in this kind of the societies in the church called CWA? I don't know which kind of the women. No, Catholic church. We serve the same this kind of the Catholic church that is here. CWA. I don't know which kind of this kind of. They are women of the church, the women of the Catholic church. Yes. They are called the women of the Catholic church. Yes. So they have those kind of Reggio Maria. Yes. I don't know, something like that one. So this kind of the woman, people are just okay. When I came back and I told my brother like this kind of the woman has denied me a road, and everybody was just talking about that woman who is going to the church. They talked about now we can even not trust anybody. Let's even trust the people who cannot. Like this kind of the gentleman. Yes, even if you ask them, I don't know who goes to the church here. But they can give you the best. And even if you want to talk about it, please, can you assist me? Look at this kind of the gentleman here. Yes. We are passing at his own home. Do you know where we passed with the motorbike coming? Yeah. Outside. Yeah. Very, very near to the house outside here. Yeah. And they cannot complain like, oh, why is this kind of the road going? Imagine that road is passing to Magebo. Yes. You understand? But he has never talked about, oh, this kind of the people should not pass through me here. Because of what? They understand. But if it could be like there could be a Christian here who is very, very good in terms of active to the church, we could not be passing there. I swear, we could not be passing. I don't know why. I don't know. And people, they don't understand like this kind of the Catholicistic thing and the Sabbatic things, and we have Maranathian things. This kind of the churches that are always available here. What people doesn't understand is number one. This kind of the churches, they were forced to us. People are having shrines, man. Yes. Like in this kind of the area, you can find like, I can talk to this kind of the gentleman. You can know much of the things. Yes. African people are not having this kind of the churchhoodism. Yes. They were having like shrines, caves. They could go and talk about we have a goat or a sheep. They slaughter, they pray to the god, this kind of the area. We need some rain. It's called like sufferings. They could do offerings and sufferings, they could bring them to the living God via the shrines. A very secretive area or a tree or a hill, they could go there bound together, do it. Because of something like we need rain to plant, or we are in a bad season, we need another season. It could be there. But now, the white colonialism, they talked about how can we separate these people and make sure that we can use ethnicity so as we can separate them. They introduced something like religious. And they brought people who were having sweets, they were coming with the food during that time. And they made we have explorers. Yes. We have explorers. We have explorers. We have the people who come to trade. Traders. Those are the explorers also. And traders, missionaries. Yeah, the missionaries. Why the missionaries were sent here? The missionaries were sent to spread Christianity. But do you know what happened in? Was it in Colombia? I think it was like in Colombia. I don't know what happened, if you can understand. During that time, the Americans were in Colombia. Yeah. Do you understand what it was held there? So, the Americans were sending people as missionaries, but they are not missionaries. They are mercenaries. That word missionaries, it was to be mercenaries. The mercenaries. Who could be there investigating and sending the data back to America. So you trust them like, oh, you understand Kenya, was divided into two. It was direct and indirect rule with the British. You understand that? So they saw like these people who need direct rule. The direct rule is they could be monitored direct from where? From the Queen direct of England. And the Queen can rule that kind of the part. It's both in Nigeria, the northern Nigeria, and Kenya.
Yes.
Direct and indirect rule. So some of the talk about the tribes in Kenya were resisted. They resisted that kind of the colonial time.
Yeah.
And they were subjected into indirect rule. Indirect, they could come and talk about now who is the village elder of this kind of an area. Somebody could be sent to come like a missionary, start like a church. How many churches in Kenya? Like in 1920, there was a church discovered in Mombasa called Rabbi. In Rabbi, there was a church in Rabbi.
Vasco da Gama at Rabbi.
No, it was the first Catholic church is built in Rabbi.
Yeah, the place was Rabbi.
18 or 1920?
1892 something.
18 something or 1920.
Yeah.
So it was the first and it's the oldest Catholic church to be there. Why? It was meant to be there to tell this kind of the people to change them from their culture, like shrines and much more, introduce them into Christianity. Who told you Jesus was white?
I don't trust.
Huh?
I don't trust.
So sometimes we have to think and rethink correctly.
Yes.
If they're saying like God created human beings from his own image, which reflects the soil, and you're created from the soil, how is the soil looking? Is the soil white?
No, the soil is black.
Let us not be stupid, man.
The question that I always ask myself is we have God. God created human being. How comes then a human being born God?
You know, these are just the worldism.
Yes.
And I'm going to be giving you an example. When the colonial people came and colonized Kenya,
Yes.
I'm giving you a kicker.
Yes.
When they came and colonized Kenya, the gentlemen, they are just wondering how the food is running like Zafari Rally here. So you can see, this is now what we call unity.
Yes.
This is how it was in the traditional time. All of us, we could be here rounding the food and we could be eating.
The
and,
way it is.
we have the grandmother brings, Magebo's wife brings,
Yes.
somebody else brings, and we share, both of us here, as we're going to be talking about how can we make tomorrow to be great.
Yes.
But right now, even getting a single food, ask Magebo here. I'm telling you, ask.
Life is so hard. But people who are making the life to be hard are religious.
My question is one.
Yes.
When we were colonized in Kenya, after colonization, why is right now everybody is scrambling to go to the America, to go to the Britain? Why is everybody? Right now, whenever you will be told, for you to stay in Kenya or go to America or go to the UK, why will you select? Right now, stay in Kenya, go to America or be in the UK?
Because I have know the truth, I will just remain here.
No.
But,
for somebody comes right now and tells you, hey, Brayo,
America,
I want to
obvious.
give you will go to America.
Yes.
Exactly. Why do you want to run to America? Greener pasture.
Because I believe that there is some of the good things that I have never seen.
Not even seeing.
Yes.
You will go there and get something and bring it back here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or if you go to America, your life is complete already.
We will have
That's
better
what the
life.
people know.
Yes.
Whenever you go to America, your life is completely now thick.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But why did we corroborate? Why did we resist during that kind of time? And we chased the colonial time. We chased them out. We wanted to become our own people and depend on ourselves, including our independent time. Exactly.
Yes.
Kenya got independent in 1963.
Yes.
60 years on the line. Everybody right now in this kind of the war, in this kind of the Kenya, everybody is talking about how can I reach to America. Correct or wrong?
Correct.
Why? In 60 years time. We want to go back to the colonizers. Why?
People are blind worship.
In Africa, we have a short memory. Africans have short memory.
Yeah.
We can talk about now, we are talking about we had our even everybody's talking about, okay, if the people were just used this kind of the slavery.
Yeah.
Most of Africans were used as slavery, and they were deposited to go back to America, wherever they could just be subjected to do the work. You can understand America going to its independence in 1976. 1776.
77.
Yeah, it gained its independence from Britain. You understand me?
Yeah.
So if it gained its independence from Britain, they started doing something called sugarcane planting. They were having a lot of sugarcane planting during kind of the time. And this kind of the slaveries, they were now subjected to do the work into those kind of the sugarcane factories and sugarcane plantations. But right now, nobody can recall like we were used.
The Bible is there convincing. You know, the problem of Africa is where they just read that money is the roots of evil. And they don't remember that money is everything.
Money is everything.
Yeah.
So at that kind of the age, that's why now I come to the point we were talking about, Christianity. So they sought to challenge these human beings. Let us introduce missionaries and Christianity. They will be challenged due to the Christianity. Whenever your pastor tells you, like, don't do this because Jesus doesn't want it.
An
African woman is ready to die.
Yes.
Raising the hand and talking about Jesus is Lord.
Yes.
But that is what is now failing Africa up to this kind of the time. Nobody right now is independent. We are talking about independent. Who is independent? Including the presidents of Kenya. Whoever, ask whoever. Whenever they are selected to be the presidents of Kenya, where do they land at the first? America. You understand me? Why? And whenever president is selected in Kenya, why is it every president is waiting for a letter to be written from America and Britain so they be recognized like they're now the presidents? Why are we recognized with the other countries to become a country?
We are still
under colonial time.
Yes.
And one time, this kind of the colonial rule will ever come back. Because we can never be independent ever in this history. Look at what has got to this kind of the country. It's the country of Congo. Look at Congo. What's happening in Congo? Congo is having a problem, and it's the richest country in the world.
Yes.
In the world. It doesn't have unity. So why is it not having unity? There was Christianity and Muslimity was deposited there.
That is now.
And why is it like now, most of the countries that are good, well enabled, they are Christianity. And the Muslim enabled countries, about they are reacting behind from the Christianity.
I have not got you.
The Christianity countries that are in Christian format, that support the Christian, they have a high percentage of people who are in Christian format.
Yeah.
They are a bit richer than this kind of the other route.
Because they are conning us. Like pastors. Imagine a pastor telling you that money is money is the root of evil, and then he's staying with that root of evil.
Not only that way. Look at where an African is becoming a stupid person.
Yes.
You go to the church, the father or the pastor is saying, you will receive cars, amen. I will receive this, amen. You will have a house, amen. And you are contributing to him. Whenever he talks about I'm going to be traveling from here to Nairobi, he's talking about you're going to be having a contribution next Sunday.
Yes.
You contribute and he buys a car.
But
and you are being told God will provide you a car. Don't be stupid in such kind of an extent. That's why I talk about an African has a short memory, cannot reflect. I swear. That's what is becoming a stupid thing unto our own back. And we have to improve into that, and we have to check on that.
How are we going to get out of here? You know, for now, if you go, like me, I have understand. But do you know that you can go a place and you start telling the people the truth? We are saying the truth, but they will beat you.
Yeah, I know, because an African is an African.
Yes.
An African is a person who thinks about what is today. I said this kind of the point, and I'm telling you, Mayani.
Yes.
I said one day, I look at, there's a time I was watching 6,000 delegates of China. They came together in a meeting and they were discussing 100 years from now, where will China be? What will China be achieving in 100 years coming? But come to an African here. Tell them tomorrow, can you have this kind of the money for tomorrow? They'll tell you tomorrow God will provide. Even they don't know what is tomorrow and tomorrow but one. They don't know that. They know God will provide. They cannot even sense. Have you ever had in Kenya, we have maybe a general meeting in Kenya, the whole nation. People are going to be talk about delegates from different countries and also in Kenya who are elites in the society discussing about where Kenya should be. They only have something called Vision 2030. And this vision is brought with the president who is there currently. And whenever another president comes, he's talking about that vision was for the era regime. The regime that was there. But mine, we have another vision. And that vision, how can you achieve to that vision, yet every president wants to achieve his own? We have a problem here. No president is psyching like, you are president, now I take over from you. And let me tell you a simple thing that you can understand. Yeah. When I was working at, when I was given the work as a general manager to Matiko's construction, correct?
Yes.
How many people was I dealing with during that time? I was having my own group that I was working with, including the materials, including the people of the videos, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, my work ended and Gint is out, Max 1 is in. A good example.
Yeah.
The people who I was working with, do you see them in Max 1's video?
No.
Do you see them? Everybody who comes to the power comes with his own team and his own vision. That's the difference in Africa. We can never talk about every president. We put our thoughts together like this kind of the years up to 2050. We want this and this and this, including the presidents who are coming inside. They should analyze like it is this to this to this. They can never go out of it, no day. But it's only in Africa. We are waiting to be recognized for the Americans like you are a president. And you talk about now I've made it. You have to think about it, man. So at this kind of an artifact, you have to understand how things are going to be working. Yeah. And to the real fact, Mr. Magebo, we are back to you. We are bringing this kind of the stories
to the people who don't know me.
Come to this
only
side.
Mayani.
Only Mayani.
Yes.
So we are talking to Magebo here also. We are putting some of the stories talking about an African has a short memory. Yeah. And it's something like we might be talking to me and him, some people who can just analyze. You know, you understand English, eh? Yes. And we're going to be getting direct to the point. Yes. We mean like, let us not be in a way like we forget very easily. Like, you have a family, the other, look at right now, what is bringing a problem, Magebo? Look at this. Yesterday I said you're going to be bringing the materials here. Yes. And you're going to be bringing a truck. For the first time, a truck can come to these homes. These homes, I don't know there's anyone who has ever received a truck here.
Yes, everyone will be wondering.
Everybody will be wondering.
Yeah.
But now the problem is nobody. Imagine, in this whole home family, it's 5 wives of one gentleman.
Huh?
5 wives of one gentleman.
Here we are.
5. This is the first wife. There's a second wife. There's third, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah.
To the far end. Okoa's, unamjua Okoa? Mzaire?
Yeah.
Mzaire's mother is the 5th.
There's another one.
There's another one outside, Porcupine, who are married outside.
Yes, let's come back to the way that.
Okay, I'm coming to you now.
Yes.
The problem that we have is like this kind of the whole plot.
Yes.
Imagine your brother, early in the morning I was here.
Yes.
You are real brother, and I don't know what happened when you are cutting everybody's the boundary. What happened yet? You don't have a road to your home.
The road is there. It's the
Where
only
is
that
it? We went there. Come. I want to tell you the fact because I don't want to lie to anybody because I was here very early in the morning. Magabo.
When this road was cut, everyone was given this road.
With a road.
With
Now
a
where is
road.
your road?
But this is my road.
Where is it?
It's only that it was a very long time. I didn't know that the tractor will pass here.
So you never knew.
Yes.
But now
It's
come.
Now you are bringing this brightness here.
I'm bringing the brightness,
Yeah.
yes. So the problem that I'm having
Yes.
with you is number one. You said this land, this land was sold,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
It's not available. This road here, it's the one that you can imagine. It's
I'm using this road.
Do you understand? Like I was here early in the morning. It's your mother who was making it here.
I have been told everything.
You have been told.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like we cannot go down because how can a truck pass here? Tell me.
Can't.
How can a truck, Magebo? How can a truck pass here? Because we are told this flower.
They are going to be cut. These trees.
No. Look at this
That's
one.
what
Look
I
at this
know.
flower. Look at this flower. We were told don't ever attempt to go past this.
Beyond there.
No going beyond this. You understand me?
Yeah.
No going beyond this. Magebo, tell me.
So these trees
This flower.
This somebody.
Yeah, this tree, it's on my way.
It's on your way.
This
Yes,
is
I understand.
Putting this the fence of these flowers. I think this is my way to coming to my home here.
Okay then.
It's only that long time ago, we did not know that that tractor will come here.
One day, one time.
Yes, that's why I'm appreciating you. That I thank you a lot, cause you have bring the brightness to this family. Yes, that. But when I will talk to my father, everything will be all right.
But
This-
now,
yes.
but now, yes, everything will be all right.
Yeah.
Already your brother had said, you know you have a young brother, has said
He's just jealous, man.
it's jealous.
Yeah.
Yes, it's jealous, but
Is
how
it-
can you now penetrate to his land?
This thing is going to be moved here.
So let me tell you,
Yes.
if we come with the truck right now
Yes.
and talk about we have reached there, then coming here they say don't attempt. How will it be?
and you can't force.
And you cannot force.
Me, I don't think that is possible.
Because
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna
they-
be passing
they-
through
they
here,
should
and
consult
we wanted
each
to
other.
bring the sand and make sure that we're gonna be depositing outside there.
But
So
even
already
to
today,
even to bring a tractor,
A tipper.
you should remove those things.
From now, this is what thing I'm going to work about.
Hapa mpaka mkule
About this one.
katiproka mtu kabisa.
No,
here
this is the way.
it's the way.
Yeah.
Getting
I
from the
know
further point.
everything I know.
But now the mother, when I came early in the morning, she was talking about we will use this kind of the land. Whose land is this?
This for Cosmas, but it's not a bad man.
It's not a
Cosmas, the boy between Getmas, between Vegas down, that he was a Mwanajeshi.
Oh, I
Yes.
know him. So now the problem now is here. So kama tutakuja na tipa, angalia hiyo kitu lazima ingie. Unaona huko kwa ile mti? Unaona kwa ile mti? Huko ndio itakatia. Ikienda.
Lakini, when we remove this tree here, I think this tractor will pass well. We
Okay.
play that there is no lane.
Say one
back
thing.
up.
Say one thing.
But
You will discuss with your family
About
and give
the
me the
way.
report.
Yes.
If they don't agree,
Yes.
we will use pickups
Yes.
and use tuk-tuk. I will not be demoralized because somebody has denied us a road. So that's normal in Africa. Even a road that shows like now, we're never going to be asking the whole family of viewers, like now, give me the road that gets to Magebo. You said
he
it's
has a
here.
right to- yeah.
He has a right to get a road. But now the problem is the YouTube platform has come to change his family, that people never wanted it to happen. That's what is now becoming a problem a bit. But now this kind of the road, it's no longer available. I don't know if it's going to be available or not. And we want to get the materials to the house.
hakuna barabara
No alternative.
But Gintu, to the constitution of Kenya, if there is a river, which means that there is a road
No,
that is just
not only that way.
Yeah.
This is a whole family of 5 wives. Every boundary of first wife to the second wife, there is a road.
By the way.
Second to the third, there is a road. And here, there is a road there. That is there. Even coming from up, there is a road coming from the upper section. But now penetrating from here, getting to Magebo, nowhere to be found. And the same thing is number one. It's the something like I want to be saying the fact.
Yes.
You know what your brother was ever talking about is your small brother.
Yes.
Was talking about take this kind of the children from my home and you have father. Correct?
Really.
And that's what now the mother was ever obsessed with. Like, how can I get Gintu to make sure they're going to be protecting this kind of the children? Because nobody needs them.
But Ginto, I'm telling you one thing. I want you to give me one example. I want you to read for me this
Road.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Up to
going
when?
to talk to
On
my
Monday?
father. Not at Monday. Until tomorrow, everything I think it will be all right.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what only we need.
Yes.
But,
But
you-
may I know when this plot was cut among us?
Including your mother said it.
I was there.
Yeah.
Me, this way was there, big one. But I did not think that
One day, one time.
one time, the tractor will come until this.
Now
way.
that's the problem I was saying.
That's why the one of this plot who buy here could plant the trees until to the Lord.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now that's what I was saying. An African cannot know
What is tomorrow?
what is coming tomorrow. They know what is only today. Na wakati huo plot ilikuwa patu ulikuwa unasema mimi nipatie share yangu.
Yes, only the
Wewe niachie miguu nitapita.
Yeah.
So
But
that's now what an African is. And I was telling
Gen Z
you,
nowadays are sharp.
a bit, we have to give them the knowledge. Like, don't think about only today. Like, okay, we need a boundary. This is my land. Yes, give me my land, and whatever necessary, it will come later. What I need is my land. But not knowing about what about tomorrow. Even if I don't make it, what about my children? We don't have a future plan. We have only today. Tomorrow, only God will say. A bitter problem. So we have to sort out some of the issues, how they come. And that's why I say I'm working with Mr. Magebo. And we are working together to make sure that everything reaches here. Because he is the father. We cannot deny he is the father.
Yes.
And
You
we have to...
convinced me. Magebo.
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 This is
But
Magebo.
That's the nickname.
Magebo.
That's the nickname.
Magebo
But
is
my
the
little
nickname.
name
We have-
is Samido Boy.
We have another.
Samide?
Samido Boy. That's the little name. If you call me through Cora, my number will
No,
be
your real name from the ID.
ID. Boke Samuel.
Samuel Boke.
Yeah.
So Magebo, where
That's
did
the
Magebo come
nickname.
from? Magebo is, Magebo is clothes.
Yes, that name become when everyone was my mother buy his clothes, I cry for it. Even if today he buy for me, tomorrow I will cry for it. That's why my
you know,
name comes
so
from
everybody
there.
was about
Yes.
Magebo.
Yes, they call me that way.
Oh, you know, guys, here.
Yes.
Whenever somebody calls you Makulot, every time you need. You know, guys. Also, I have now understood him. He's talking about every time. Whenever the mother could bring the clothes, he could be talking about, I need my share. Yeah. Even if today, tomorrow, every day, I need my share. So it was now Maklotz. Yes. So that's why now Magebo. So Maklotz. Waba Magebo. I understand it. So a bit, guys, we are going to be solving some of the issues there, and we have just solved it there. And I think I'm going to be giving you time. And I know it will not be tomorrow, but one. I know this one is going to be getting up to Monday or this kind of the weekend. And everything will just be okay at this kind of the time. So, Mr. Mahiri.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Mr. Mahiri?
I'm very fine.
This gentleman, I can assure you guys, one day, one time, at an artifact of the moment, I used to be sponsored with the American organization.
Yes.
And I grew up knowing him as one of the people who were working to that organization.
It's true.
It was CCF. What was the full name of CCF? Are you only
Child Fund Kenya.
Child Fund Kenya?
Yeah.
CC.
Yeah.
Child.
Christian, Chinese.
No, Christian Child Fund.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was from America.
It was.
My question is number one.
Okay.
You are working with that organization. Why couldn't they allow us to see our sponsors?
The genuine is African are jealousy.
Okay.
Because the sponsors were sending money But our black people could hide the money and do their own things.
Their own things.
Yeah.
So
They
in
are
a way, like, you understand, like, Gintu, you understand what, guys, the funny thing is, I have never received more than $10 ever in the history. How can a person take a whole year and send Gintu a $10? It wasn't surely something.
It was very, very tricky.
It was very tricky. So it means like there was a lot of money that was coming, so they were cutting to make sure that it goes to the sponsorship of the project, or it was going to the pockets of the people.
The pocket of the people.
The pocket of the people.
Yeah.
That's why the management is changed daily.
Yeah.
Up right now, even that kind of the CCF, it started one of the good activity that was called the schooling of the students, and including I was index 1. Do you remember that?
Exactly.
My brother, who's a step brother, was index 2.
Yes.
And my father was one of the chairpersons in that institution.
Also was helping in agriculture.
In agriculture,
Yeah.
in terms of that kind of the institution to get forward,
Yeah.
because he was employed there as a service person to make sure we're teaching people the agriculture.
Exactly.
So to the real fact that you can just tell us,
Yeah.
does it mean like people could not meet their sponsors, or is there limitations with the organization from abroad, or it's only in Kenya?
They could hide because they didn't want to be seen.
Okay.
Because they are hiding and keeping money in their pocket.
In their pocket.
So that they could not allow the sponsors to come to the ground
And see
So-
the reality.
Yeah. So they could say that maybe in infrastructure it's wrong to reach the homes.
Okay.
So they could say maybe let's meet in Masai Mara, because Masai Mara you go there
Very far in the world, world organization.
You go with the plane, and then you land there, and then they could
Give you a meeting there,
there.
and talk about how Africa is very dry.
and then they go back.
They go back.
So-
they could not be brought to the ground and see the actual people they were supported.
Exactly.
Because I can remember I was sleeping down during that time.
Yeah.
Then that sponsor sent me $10.
Yes.
And I bought a mattress.
Yes.
And I appreciate for that one. Even what I'm doing right now, I am saying God bless that kind of the gentleman. I don't know if he was a gentleman. He was called Ula Toft.
Yes.
I don't know, was he a man? Was he a lady? Nobody was told. But I'm looking for that, even if, and I think he or she was old.
Old.
They were old, eh?
Because you know, in most of our sponsors from abroad, they are old people
They are
who are
Heartedly.
Heartedly.
And they have seen the real thing that
Because
is suffering
if you-
in
if-
Africa.
If a sponsor child from abroad take you, also is a student like you. He's a student, so he or she has not managed to get money.
Exactly.
So the parents, they are the one that are hurting.
Yeah,
And
they
the
know how it
feeling,
is.
yeah, the
You know, the
feeling.
bad thing also in Africa is whereby the birth rate is so high.
Yes.
Like, you can know rightly by the way.
Yes.
Like, I don't have a land.
Yeah.
I don't have enough funds to keep my family running above 2 children. But you can bear up to 8.
Yes.
Understanding like what you need is cucumberizing and checking how the woman gonna be pregnant and making it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think also the organization was teaching us
Yeah.
family planning,
Yeah.
and also we could be taught about our the girls who are being taught about menstruation cycles. We could go there as how was it called? It was one of the activities that the youths were called there to be taught about the diseases, control themselves.
Control your back.
Exactly. That's how it was. So whenever I always broadcast it live, I always make it happen. Like, people should understand this is the reality upon the reality.
Exactly.
And back to you, what happened until you came out from that organization?
Myself, I myself, I saw that the people were hiding. So when I was trying to tell the truth, they could not feel good.
Yeah.
So that's why they impeached him from the
institution.
The institution.
And also you were a bit vulnerable.
Yeah, I was need and vulnerable.
Need and vulnerable because you can see the chest a bit is is having, which kind of the disease is this one?
This is a hunchback.
Hunchback.
Yeah, hunchback.
So I saw this kind of the gentleman is old. The way you can see him, he's very old. Because I saw him with my own childhood, I could see him coming with my home there, a bit walking. During that time, they were walking home per home. And whenever you have a letter from the sponsor from America, they bring it to the ground, back to your home. Write it, they frame for you how to write and be sent back. And only that time, nobody could know what we are writing. But it's only them, they could know what they are writing. At that kind of the time, we can say,
like now, this is the letters that I've taken from the office, so that I require from the government if they can sponsor, they can give a little bit in our school fee. My children,
all your children,
my children, they have sent from school fee. So this is the letter that I've taken from the office, so that I write.
So which kind of the letter is that one?
This one.
It's called a bursary. A bursary application. It's a national government a bursary application. Yeah.
I'm trying to ask if they can give me the little that they can, but they don't give all of the money because I myself I cannot farm.
Yeah, you cannot go to the farm. Yeah,
I cannot farm because of my physical appearance.
Exactly.
So I cannot work. The little that I have is the only that my wife is only that can give a little thing that I pay for
the school fee,
like books,
food,
and
stationaries.
Stationaries. But the school fee I cannot afford. So this one I'm requesting from the government if
they can sponsor, they can give a bursary to a child. Which form is he?
This one is Form 3.
Form 3 he has gone to Form 3.
No, going Form 3.
Which school?
Nyankore Secondary.
Nyankore Secondary.
Yeah.
So they are studying with the son of Magebo, the daughter of Magebo.
Yeah, they are studying.
They are studying together.
In one stream.
In one stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
In one stream.
Okay.
Yeah. In one stream.
So ati hata kwanza etawisi kana chiche korobuya. Yeah, chiche korobuya. So the little fact is, how much do you pay per term?
Per term is 6,000.
Per term.
First term is 6,500.
So is there a border or a day schooler?
Day school, because border.
Now from 3 you're gonna be a day scholar. Are you gonna be a border?
Is going to be a border, but now because I don't have the requirement.
Oh.
The requirement to board.
Like a box. I understand.
Exactly.
Because now you're gonna be doing a shopping for him to go to stay in school.
To stay there. Mattress, everything. Yeah.
So a bit of drama right now, a bit of problem right now.
Is there a problem?
So right now you are looking, even it's in the Christmas, we can understand guys, it's still getting to the Christmas, but it's looking forward to know if a government can even pay a little bit of funds so that the son can study and also progress very meticulous to become a person who is recognized to the village. Because also that's what we always say, and I'm going to be getting this to Mama Tandi Foundation because it's supporting much education. I think we can see the gentleman, and it's called Mahiri.
Yes, Sospita.
Sospita, exactly.
Yes.
That name was ever ringing to my own head. Whenever we go to the Christmas, date 18. Today is date 18?
Yes.
Oh my living God, man. Today, date 18.
Yes.
Every date 18, guys, I'm telling you, like today, whenever I talk about date 18, my head is every time rotating. Do you understand date 18? What was it?
Yes.
What was it, date 18?
Date 18?
In the CCF.
Okay. You are here.
What are we gonna be getting there?
The Christmas.
Christmas gifts.
Christmas.
Oh my God! Even right, like today, could be there drinking soda and bread, and I be given sugar. What was it? Sugar, salt.
Yes. And
wheat flour.
Wheat flour.
And cooking oil.
Cooking oil.
What was it?
Also, you are giving bread and
a soda. Look at how Africans are, guys. Look at how Africa is. You can just go and be given a soda, and because we were children, even up to date, I remember date 18 in the CCF. I could go there, drink soda, given the Christmas gifts, and come back home while we are laughing whenever I'm carrying a luggage. And a child is a child. We celebrate, but they know the huge amount of money that was supplied for the Christmas gifts. It was so huge and very meticulous, but they could say like, let us give them the soda and they will forget. An African, An African.
Is the way they are.
Kinyaunyau? Nakuja, natoa video kidogo. Hold. Umemaliza hata wewe?
I'm also happy for
Wewe uko happy?
for your support that I can
Umemaliza?
see, and I hope
Nakuja hapo sahi.
next time you'll see
10.
the content that you are making
10.
is very important to the community. I'm very happy because I can see you are helping. Your support is very
supporting the needy in
very
the society.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be throwing this not only to Mama Tandi Foundation, but also to anyone who can reach out and talk about. We're gonna be helping Mr. Sospita.
Yeah,
Sospita Mahiri.
Yeah,
I could remember that name during the Christmas festival. That's why whenever we said Sospita, I touched my face and I said, oh, today is date 18. Because whenever we could be there, it's only you could hear Sospita Mahiri could held the team of Nyabohanse.
Yes.
And we were in Nyabohanse.
Exactly.
What we were called Nyabohanse
Zone.
Nyabohanse zone. Oh my God!
Nyabohanse.
You are just getting me to go back to my history. I don't want to go there because it was a bit my childhood, and that's what whenever like this kind of the time I'm ever recalling that.
Yeah.
And that's why I say an African is an African. You could be just challenged with a very minute thing. Like this is the only, because we were not having, we could use that kind of the opportunity of not having the poorness and the povertyness we could be having, and they could control our mind, including up to today. I know that 18th was the Christmas gift in CCF.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's true.
Oh my God.
It's true.
Magebo, you are there? You saw it?
What?
You are having children who are in CCF project? That time you were not available. Yeah. Somebody who could just tell, because I can tell it because Sospita can tell
In the ground.
in this kind of the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Guys, that's why I always say what I saw them, because you know, when you do something to somebody, that person doesn't forget.
It's true.
But you who do it, you forget.
It's true.
But me, I have never forgotten, because I understand where they taught me and where they landed me from.
I know.
Because it was in a very critical situation during that kind of the time, and everybody was looking for himself, herself, and getting a little bit. And also there are some of the people who are getting school funds.
They're keeping their money from they are keeping from
Yeah.
their stomach.
And we are having so many people who could be helped, if and including. And what I can say is, look at how an African, we are saying African leaders are corrupt. Me, I'm not challenged with that one, because an African leader is not corrupt. Whenever we say an African leader is corrupt, we are giving him the intelligence of theft. Like this kind of the people have intelligence of theft. These people are looting our own future.
It's true.
They are looting our own future.
Yeah.
Look at right now. Where is the TCF right now?
It has gone away.
It has died completely, which was helping the less vulnerable. That's why you can see the YouTube platform like I am doing.
You know why it dies? The well-wishers.
Yeah.
When they knew that there
were funds. These funds they sent.
The funds they sent is subsidy.
Yeah.
And that subsidy that they sent here, people could use it in from
their own matters.
So yeah, they say they lie. They lie that we have done this to this child, but when they come,
they take a few. I was part of the program to be taken as a few members, and I went there, and one day, I don't know what we were taking. I don't know if it was books or whatever. It was several years ago.
They take photos.
We go and take some photos. We are there carrying, and they know this kind of the Gintu one day has ever entertained.
Yes.
They take Gintu as a front page. I be there, and and they take as a photo. We are carrying so many things, and they send the picture of 10 people out of 1,000.
You take as the box.
Yeah.
But you are getting one book.
Only one book. You can imagine.
And
We are given
rest,
like 10. We are carrying like 10, and we are told make them to feel somebody can see and can count from the front page. And that picture will go to the US. It will circulate to the USAIDs. It will come back as a calendar. And Gintu is there with so many books, and I will be given one out of it.
Yeah, because these sponsors came from a different countries.
Different countries,
Yeah, you know, from Australia,
Japan,
Japan, America,
Asia. It was having so many. Spain. Most of them were Spanish.
Spain. Yeah. Most of them they are Spanish.
Spanish.
Spanish people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. And also the Holland people. I saw them from Netherlands or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know my sponsor,
Belgium.
Ula Toft. I don't know Ula Toft where he's coming from.
Belgium,
Yeah,
New Zealand,
Oh my God.
that kind of countries.
One day, and I'm going to be saying this as a fact. One day, Mike Ventures
Yes,
opened such kind of an organization.
yes,
That kind of an organization he opened. One of the sponsors who said they're going to be supporting you,
yeah,
they applied their own visa to come and support this kind of the organization Mike Ventures came out with.
yeah,
When they arrived here in Kenya,
yeah,
their own mentality was one gentleman, their mentality was one. I want to see a daughter who I was supporting with the CCF project.
Charlie, it's true.
Was it right? When he came
I was there.
and went to see the child he was sending money to,
He was Morgan from Denmark.
was Morgan from Denmark.
Yeah,
And when he came, guys, I'm telling you, it was a cry. Even that kind of the institution was about to be closed with an immediate effect.
Yeah.
And they started refiling a lawsuit to him, like, why has he landed here without informing the CCF?
Yeah.
He said, I came through another organization.
first of all,
Whoa, whoa,
when
whoa,
he
whoa.
was when he was to come first, he was told there is no way to come up to the family.
Up to the grassroots.
Up to the family. So, first time he said that okay, let me reach the child and the family
Yeah.
at Masai Mara.
Yeah.
Though they took the family to Masai Mara.
Yeah.
Then the sponsor took the plane to Masai Mara. When he reached Masai Mara, they organized everything. But when Mike Venger talked to him, he opened the and meet the Morgan.
Yeah.
Then when he reached him, he told him, okay, there is a way to come up to the ground.
Yeah.
So they agreed, come and pick me in Nairobi.
Okay.
When he came Nairobi, he took him, and
came.
there was a way, very nice highway up to the ground.
Or they are told there's no route
Yeah.
that can reach to the ground.
Yeah.
An African.
Yeah. Then when Mike reached him,
They came.
Yeah, they came. He went and took him up to here. When he came here, he wanted to see that site of the project.
That he was sending money while he was in the CCF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the money, he was.
We are about 3 minutes.
He was told, okay, we have given him cows. We are.
Yeah, they were giving out some dairy cattle.
Haver. We are doing this and this. There is access water. The water is there. We have pumped water to the families. When he came, the sponsor, when he came himself, he was to cry.
He
And,
cried.
he was,
You can
he
imagine
was even-
there was a house like this.
He was to collapse.
There was a house like this.
Yeah.
And that kind of the house had the old iron sheets, like something else.
Yeah.
And when he was crying, he talked about he's gonna be asking the CCF, where is the money I'm sending?
Yeah.
More than 70,000 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Where is the money getting to? And you can imagine the father of those kind of the children died.
Yes.
The mother is suffering from different
Yeah.
diseases.
He knows. Even the sponsor.
Even the sponsor knows the condition of the parents.
Yeah.
Now the children are now suffering the most terrible. In Kiruni, there was a son, the gentleman who died. Talk about those kind of the sponsorship or coming.
Yes.
There was a boy who was having bad legs.
Yes.
Like he could not even walk. He needs so much surgery. And the man was sending money through the CCF.
It's true.
But there's no money that came. And it was a scarce thing that this kind of the gentleman came and talked about. I've never seen Africans who behave like this.
It's true.
And that is why I'm saying, and I'm telling you, whenever I recall what was the CCF, during that time we were seeing it was more meticulous. But when he came to the ground using Mike Venture, he came and built a house like this.
It's true.
The first day,
Even a toilet, it has even a flag,
Tiles.
even a flag of Denmark.
Denmark,
Yeah.
the toilet.
Yeah, the
Even he
toilet.
built it before he could get out
even-
from here.
Yeah, even up to this time, to mark that this is he
He was the one who
he
changed
was-
that life.
yeah.
But are they still communicating?
Yes.
The communication went.
He said that he will not now use the child fund.
Exactly.
He was now sponsoring direct to the child.
To the child.
Yeah.
Even the child went to the university.
Yeah.
I don't know how she has protruded. She has graduated.
She has graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she has graduated.
Now the boy that has
the problem with the legs.
Problem leg is now continuing.
So has he done the Form 4? I think.
Yes, he is now Form 4.
He's now in Form 4.
Yeah.
Has he completed Form 4? Is he going to Form 4?
No.
Yeah.
This year
he has done the Form 4. Exactly. So he was waiting for the result to come.
Yeah.
Which is the best, guys. And that's the time I always say, let us make it happen. That's why an African can take up to like, I will never see it happening. Like right now we are dealing with them direct. Yeah. They can see what we are doing.
Yeah.
Whenever I talk about we are smearing, we are smearing. This is the house you're going to be having. This is the house we are having. Yes. And that's why now the cameras came. Yes. To make sure that everything is coming. Look at the borehole is here. Now they're going to be getting water. Tomorrow but when they're going to be getting water. Yes. And we are looking at the highway. Somebody can talk about, oh, Gintu, I sent money to bring some of the materials. They have not landed. Why? I can show the way it's becoming a problem. They have not yet understood themselves as family to understand where the road can be. And also you can see the toilet has been dug already. Yeah. And we are just waiting for a bit of the time to make sure that everything will be handled very smart. Yes. This is the best way for us to go. And keep on supporting us, and it's called Sauce Peter.
Aye.
Mahiri.
Hi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. We can just check onto that one and we can make it happen.
Thank you.
One-on-one live.
Yes.
Thank you. Keep it tuned. Back to you in a short while.
Thank you.
Where Buddha? Tunaenda? Hey, Mayani has got now the bouncers here. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, lordships and the ladyships, we are just ending this kind of the video from this kind of the platform, and we are saying keep on supporting us so we can just make sure that the ground is receiving the impact, and the impact is what we need, and that is why we're going to be making it happen and coming out very meticulous. Support is called Mayani.
Only Mayani.
Only Mayani. Make it happen.
Wagon.
Thank you very much.
Subscribe
Gentlemen.
to my channel.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Make it happen. We have Mr. Magebo. Hi, Magebo.
Hi.
Hi, Makulot.
Hi too.
Thank you. We have Kuja. I have seen you. Come here. We are moving up. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You are fine?
Fine.
What's your name?
Wilkista.
Wilkista. Wagwan. Which grade?
Grade 9.
Grade 9. You have gone to grade 9. Very meticulous. You're the cousin, eh? The first day I came here, she was available. She's the cousin too. And you told me something. You wanted to tell me something. What was it? Or is it confidential? Confidential, you can say it. You can say it. Not confidential. Okay, what was it? Tell us, no problem. You know, we are here to support each other, and you can see how we're going to be making it. Eh?
Buying for me Christmas clothes.
Oh, Christmas clothes. Oh my God. So how is that? Guys, I'm going to be one day, you're going to be talking about the family. And does your father take care of you? No, but he's there. He's there.
With another family.
With another, or the second wife. Yes. You can understand. It's the same thing as here. Second wives, optimistically, they have dismantled the children who are there. Imagine the fathers neglecting them. And it's the same as here. And it's the fact. It's the fact of that. It's true. The fathers neglected, and for the second wife. I don't know if it's witchcraft. Is it witchcraft? Or it's the stupidity of the people?
Stupidity of the people.
Stupidity of the people.
Neglection.
How many siblings do you have?
3.
3. Do you go to school?
Yes.
You go to school. Who is paying for you?
Mom.
Mom. What's the work of the mom? It's just a casual farmer.
Yeah,
casual farmer. You can understand what I come to. And they're here. Hi. How are you? Everything is good? Hey, now you are looking meticulous. Why are you touching it there? Or you want to hang and become so tall? Hey, today she's laughing for the first time. Hey, now. Say hi. Say hi here.
Hi.
Thank you. Say hi. Hi. Why are you fearing? Wanataka kusuka. Oh, mbona unaogopa? Niambie hata kwa Kiswahili. Njoo. Usiogope. Haya, niambie. You want to?
Go ahead.
You want to do the hairdressing? Unataka kusunge. or she want to do the hairdressing. You understand it's a Christmas festive. Oh my God. Even me, I left Kimberly doing kegacha for the Christmas festive. No problem. Tutaangalia, si ndio? Hiyo maneno. Kila kitu itakuwa sawa. Lakini kila kitu sawa? Everything is good, eh? Thank you. So guys, this is the way forward, and I say honor the dignity of everyone who has just been tuned and locked in and saying let's progress together and make it happen. We are just rushing back home and see what we're going to be tantalizing and getting it done to the ground. And at this kind of the time, thank you very much for the optimistic time that you have just taken to make it happen. Be tuned. Bye. Say bye. Exactly, guys. See you next time.